Hi, and welcome to Here with Laura. I'm your host, Laura Williams. I'm a designer, entrepreneur, and mom, and this is a space where real life and meaningful conversations meet. Today's guests are very special to me as they have been an integral partner in the growth of my business and a huge support in my fundraising efforts. Please welcome these powerhouse besties from Four Hands Furniture. My incredible account executive, Jessica Vessels, and the flagship showroom manager, Kenneth Huerta. Thanks for being here,
Thank
guys.
you for having
us.
us.
We're so excited.
Okay, so this is really fun. I met you, obviously, because you are my account executive.
Yes.
And then you were so gracious in giving us an incredible donation last year for Design for a Cause, which is the benefit we hold every single year, to give children money for therapy at the Children's Therapy Spot. Anyway,
so
Four
excited.
Hands donated last year, and I was like, please come to the event. You came, you brought Kenneth.
I did. And I
And that's
introduced
when I met this amazing man, too.
It's like, hold please. Let me bring my right hand with me. And we
Well,
just
it's like
had an amazing
guaranteed
time.
fun. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, he
And we
brings the
stayed
party.
the whole time.
Such a great time.
After hours.
We closed it down
Closed it
together,
down.
just us.
Yep.
Yes.
And my husband and my sister.
Who are also just so amazing. What a fun bunch. We had such an amazing time, and it just made such an impression on us last time where we saw that how much more we could do. And so we really wanted to amp it up this year. And we're just so excited that you invited us back. And I mean, it was really amazing to see the turnout that you had last year, the amount that you were able to raise for this cause, and then just hearing all of the stories and your personal story included. Undoubtedly struck such a chord with us that we were like, we can do more. We can do this. Yes.
And we spoke with Marcus from, you know, who owns the Children's Therapy Spot.
Yes.
And he told us that last year we donated 1,200 sessions, which is just like
that is insane.
crazy with the amount of money that we raised.
That's
so
insane.
1,200 free sessions from that, and he matches it. So
That's
everything
so
that
crazy.
So I told him, I was like, well, this year I want to raise $20,000.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, so it is.
He's getting ready to
like,
match it. Yes.
We got to match that. All right, let's do it.
He's like, okay, accounting, get with it. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
but it's so cool.
Yes.
And I'm so happy that you guys want to do more. So now Four Hands is like a premier sponsor.
Yay. Okay.
For
We'll be
Design for a Cause. And so
Amazing.
I'm really excited. So
We'll be sending,
We're excited.
we'll be sending some options over. We've got some good stuff.
We have some good stuff for you.
Coming
yes,
down
so
the
you guys
pipeline.
are furnishing the entire event, and everything is going
Amazing.
to be up for silent auction.
Yep.
So that's super exciting.
all things that can easily go into that match with your aesthetic, as well as just I feel like the trends that we're seeing nowadays, kind of eclectic, a good mix that can easily be popped in, but you know, everyone kind of wants a curated home now as well. So able to see these options that, you know, get them back to basics, but also that are timeless, that are really unique and fun.
Well, and what's fun is I have so many clients going.
Yeah.
So when they're there,
good.
they can just come to somebody on my team or myself
Perfect.
and be like, hey, what do you think about this for my living room? Yes,
Done.
do it.
Do it.
You
And we
know?
have all these accessories for you to kind of, perfect. Come right into the shop after. Yes.
Yeah, because 10% of sales at the shop also that day will go towards the Children's Therapy Spot as well. So it's all just like
just a big old giving time.
So we'll be doing some shopping for the showroom also.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
I know. I
always.
love Kenneth comes in and he's like, time to shop for the showroom. And it's so fun because
Yes.
when I go over to the flagship,
Yes.
I get to see the things from my shop on, you know, it's like such a pinch me moment. It's just so cool.
And they sell. I mean, they look fantastic in the space. I mean, of course, and you do such a wonderful job curating the pieces that you have in your shop, fun and unique pieces that you won't find anywhere else. And people ask us, we're like, go to Living Oak too. Yeah, go check them out. Yes.
Here's the plug.
Yes,
I love it.
exactly.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Looks beautiful each time.
So you guys did not start in interiors.
No.
No. So Kenneth, tell me about your background. Where did you begin because you're a creative human, but where did it all start?
Creative.
I mean, I started at Aldo. I was the visual merchandiser at Aldo, so I did shoes.
Okay.
And that led me into getting a job at West Elm. So that was my intro into furniture.
Okay.
And from West Elm, I met these two amazing women. They're realtor moguls here in Austin. And their names are Donna and Tamara. And I met
They're
them.
Shout
amazing.
out to Don and
Yeah.
Tamara.
Yeah.
And I met
Yeah.
them, and they just took a chance and let me stage their properties. And that's how I
Amazing.
got kind of into the design realm. And they would shop at Four Hands. And so that's how I was introduced to Four Hands. And yeah,
Oh
that's
my
all she wrote.
Yep.
That's amazing. Then they saw you and they're like, he's great.
Yeah.
We need him. Yeah.
That's literally
Literally what happened?
Yeah.
Not shocked.
I still tell him this story each time. I'm like, I remember just seeing you shop in the showroom, and he just locked eyes with me one day. I was sitting at the very front of the showroom where my
Yeah.
desk was placed, and he's like, "Who are you? I need to know you." And I was like, "Huh." And I was like, "I'm Jessica. Who are you?" And he's like, "I'm with Blairfield." And, we're just coming through, and I'm like, "Okay." And I was like, and then, yeah, he ended up interviewing, and we're like, we think that he would be a great fit. We always do like a group interview for new people that were coming in, new applicants,
That's nice.
since we're a small team. So, yeah, just
Which
fit
is
right in.
interesting that it's a small team
Yes.
because it is such a huge corporation.
Yes. We are just a portion. So the
Yeah.
flagship, we handle all of Austin, consumers here locally, and the greater Central Texas area. But Four Hands as a whole is just strictly B2B wholesale. But at the flagship, that's the only place where consumers can come in directly as well and see the product. But yeah, we're a team of 7. And we're on track to do $25 million this year, just out of
Casual.
us. Yeah.
Casually.
Yeah. Just out of the retail spot. I mean, the company as a whole, of course, does a ton more, but
Yeah.
we're hustling and
That's
bustling.
not bad for 7 people.
Not
No.
bad at all.
I've got 7 people on my team.
Yeah,
What are we doing?
Yeah. You'll get there, I promise.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been a journey, especially since after COVID. The last 5 years have definitely been an upshot, and just traffic in general, I feel like, so it really changed the game for home furnishings and design, and really, I feel like people getting more into their homes and being able to furnish that, make that a livable space for them and that they want to hang out in, working from home.
Like pre-COVID, people were waking up, leaving their house, coming back at dinner, going to bed.
Yes.
Totally.
That's
100%.
it.
Yeah.
And I mean, that was my entire life too.
Yeah.
Growing up, my parents would go to work. They worked 7 days a week.
Yes.
It was just, that was life.
Yeah.
And so if we ever were home, I didn't really care what it looked like. I mean, I wanted to like it, but
just comfortable usually.
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
Just, yeah.
And you didn't really host as much.
No.
You didn't do things in. You went places and did things.
Exactly.
Yes.
So it's been a huge shift. I mean, that's how my business exploded is because people actually cared about their homes now.
Yeah. They're like, wait, we're spending all this time sitting here.
Yes.
That chair and this room that we've been wanting to redo for years, this is the time to do it.
This is the worst chair ever.
Exactly. And now this is all I look at every day. Yes.
Mhm.
So we really saw an uptick, and it just, continued from there.
Yeah.
Even 2 years leading up to it. But yeah, after COVID was really the jump start for that.
It's amazing.
It's been crazy.
So how long ago did you start then? It was pre-COVID that you started there, right?
It was
7 or 8 years
it
ago?
was December of 2018.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah. And then I started a year before him, right? In August 2017. Yeah.
And your background, you were studying nursing?
Yes.
That's crazy town.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be a great nurse, but
I was like, I could make this happen. But yes, I was always in sales and working. I worked with Nordstrom for my entire time that I was in school, and always in the sales mode, did wardrobe styling, and was in that while I was trying to study, and I was just trying to make it happen. And I remember having this conversation with both my parents, and they were like, Jess, you're just trying so hard to make something. You're trying so hard to make fetch happen, but it's not going to happen. Yeah, so just go into sales. But all my best friends were in nursing. I just figured that was
it made sense.
Yeah, the route to go, and for longevity in a career. But I got a referral from a manager of mine that had actually interviewed for Four Hands.
Oh.
She ended up taking another job out of state, but then she referred me, and she's like, Jess, I feel like you would actually be perfect for this role. I put your name in the hat for them. I'm not going to take this job, but I think that you should definitely interview with them. And that's how it happened. It was a referral. I went in through the interview process, and they took a chance on me, and they were like, okay, no furniture background, but we're going to see how she does. And I'm like, I can sell though.
Yeah.
So,
And she can sell.
And don't I know?
yeah.
Okay, I do have to brag just a little bit.
Oh,
Last month, Jessica hit an insane milestone for the company in the showroom in general, but she hit 1 million in sales for 1 month, and nobody has done that in the showroom as of yet. So
For shipping.
That's
for
amazing.
shipping, yeah,
Thanks,
Good
girl.
job.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting.
she's a baller.
Yeah.
I added to that.
Yeah,
Yes,
you did.
Yes, exactly. I'm like, all
That's
my
incredible.
people. Yes. Like, and
Congratulations.
thank you. Yeah.
She
it's
works
been-
so hard for it, so she
You can
deserves
tell.
it. Yeah.
I mean, you're grinding.
I'm grinding.
I
But
mean,
I do it
had
because we
something
need
happen
to.
recently, and I'm texting you. You're not answering me. I call you, and you
I
answer,
kinda-
and you're like, "Hi, I'm at the hospital with my family member," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. You don't have to answer me right now." You're like, "It's okay. I'm just in the waiting room. Let me
Yes.
get my laptop out." And I'm like, "Jess, you don't have to do that. But like, if you're doing it, thank you so
Yeah,
much."
but thank you.
And-
I really appreciate it. Yeah, because you're also under the gun, and I know that.
Mhm.
So, my clients, my designers, I know that you are customer facing. You're dealing with your people. You're dealing with timelines, installs, and upset people as well, just the same as I am. So that it all rolls down the pipeline. And I'm like, no, we need to get this solved. Hopefully we can.
Yeah.
And, we just take it on a case-to-case basis. Ended up, pivoting and going in a different direction for her. And hopefully she was happy with, what we ended up being able to get moving for her. But yeah, if there's something that I can do, I will absolutely try to do it, which is also a great part of the company. I feel like that they do give me and us the ability, and they trust our judgment. They're like,
Yeah.
okay, customer experience, especially since we are Austin-based, we're founded here in Austin. We want to keep the customers here happy. So, it's, we might see you just coming into the showroom, and it's going to be face-to-face. We're not out of state.
Well, and also, I mean, I try to bring a lot of volume through you because
Yes.
you are local as well, and
Yeah.
that's easier for us, to
Yes.
be
Right.
honest, than shipping all the way from
Totally.
who knows where.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's interesting because, like, with you, for instance, you will bend over backwards, and I will say, "Oh, if you're able to do anything, that'd be great." You're like, "I have a solution," and you're just like, "We can get it from here. We're gonna pull it from this stock because I'm getting one next week, and it can fill that. They don't need it till next week." Like, you do so much
Well, thanks.
just so that
try
I
to.
don't have to deal with a screaming client.
Yes.
Which
Because nobody likes to.
Nobody
No.
likes
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
no. And
For
you know
someone
that
who
if
doesn't
I'm
like
happy working with you, then I'll come
Yes.
back again and again and again.
Yes.
Exactly. And I'm just so excited and impressed with how much you've built your business since we met too.
I
It's
know.
insane.
I know we've only been working together for a couple years
yes,
now,
Yeah.
which is crazy town.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're like, I just remember coming to market, and you were like, okay, it's me. We've got this little team. We want to start buying. I've really started picking up in my local projects, and but here are my long-term goals. And I'm like, well, if you're purchasing, I can make it happen with you.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let's do this. Let's do it together. And look where
Mhm.
you are. I mean,
It's pretty cool.
it's crazy.
So
You have a
fast.
team of 7 now, as opposed to just 1
Yeah.
in that time frame, and a whole store, design projects. It's
Crazy.
So I only invited you on this show so that you can make me feel good about myself. So thanks.
But we love you. We have such a good time with y'all every time.
Yeah.
Every time we see an event, like, Kenneth, here, add this to your calendar.
We're
We're going
going.
to Living Oak.
Yep.
I love it. No,
We're going.
I know.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, sip and shop. Let's do it.
Let's
It's
do
just
it.
the best time. Yeah, every time.
So have you guys, you're not from Austin, either of you. You're from
No.
New York?
Originally New Jersey,
Okay.
and then grew up in San Antonio
Okay.
since I was a kid. But my whole family is up there. But yeah, my parents, my dad got transferred with Citibank.
Yeah.
When they first opened a branch down there in the 90s. And so that was
Mhm.
it.
And how about you? Where did you grow up?
I'm originally from El Paso.
Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
So kind of like the very, very,
Very
end of Texas.
Yes. Yes.
A little bit of New Mexico. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
but I moved to Dallas for like 3 years, and then I came to Austin.
Okay.
And I've been here ever since.
Did
Yeah.
you come for work?
No. So I lived with my sister while I was going to college, and then I decided Dallas wasn't the place for me. So I moved here because my best friend from high school lived here, and she was just like, get over here now. And I was like, okay.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, That's all it took. So
That's
I'm here.
amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's all she wrote. Thank goodness she did that.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
We both I was 18 and asked another girlfriend that I was hosting with, I'm like, I need to get out of this city. Do you want to move to Austin? She's like, I'm down. And that was it, 18.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's amazing.
It was crazy.
So how much do you think Austin influences all that Four Hands does? Because with it being the flagship, I mean, Austin is such a vibe. It's such a unique place.
Totally.
Even though it's definitely become a little bit more saturated with people from all over the place, which I kind of, I mean, I'm from Florida.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been here for 8 years, but I've seen a shift, but not in a bad way, because I think that the cool things still keep on keeping on.
Yeah. Definitely feel like that thread still runs through, because that's what attracts most people here to this town is, wanting to have that vibe. And I just think of that every time, in early 20s and stuff being here, and just loving how different it was than San Antonio. That was very suburban, great place to raise a family, but this city was unlike anything else. Everything was local businesses. It was very, hardworking, but, still like that hippie, laid back feeling that was so different than Texas, but you have those Texas fundamentals, I feel like, that you're just
kindness.
Yes, exactly. So you have
goes
this
a long
mixture.
way.
Yes, and it was such a nice change that you could really just find yourself. I feel like people were just doing their own thing. They didn't care who you were, and they're like, be who you are. And if you're a little bit of a weirdie, that's great.
Well, weirdies unite.
Listen.
Yes, exactly.
Hello.
Yes. And I do feel like that is reflected in how Four Hands and product development is able to do our designs, because they see all of the designers like going to Round Top and outsourcing and wanting to find these unique pieces. So they know that they can have a little bit of fun with it. They can be the point of authority for trends that we're seeing. They do a ton of research for that before coming out with, they're already planning 2027, 2028 for the
So
forecasting.
Crazy.
Yes.
But you know what's so fun is I went in last year, I think around this time, I want to say it was like August or something.
Yeah.
And I was brought into the back and I got to see all the forecasting for all the designs
Behind
for
the scenes.
next year.
Yeah.
And it's just so cool to see how the forward thinking is. Well, we think that this is going to, and it's all guess.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of research that goes into it.
Yes, exactly.
But also, it's like if you're the one making the decisions, then it will happen and people will follow.
Yes, exactly.
Especially since Four Hands, I mean, they sell to Pottery Barn. They sell to, so those are the people, the tastemakers anyway.
Yeah,
Right.
all the top
For big
retailers.
box.
Yes, exactly. So, as a wholesale company, we're selling and designing, maybe exclusives with Pottery Barn and so forth, and other retailers that are so big. But otherwise, I mean, they're wanting to bring a little bit more of that unique kind of edginess, I feel like, to their lines as well, that were normally just transitional or traditional. And I feel like that's why you're seeing these lines do so well, because people are able to see it on a mass scale, but able to bring like a little bit of uniqueness that you don't see everywhere else.
Well, and also the material is just so good. Like
Yeah.
those marble tables.
Oh my
that
gosh,
you guys
all the
put.
stone is
Wow.
gorgeous.
It's
And
so stunning. And the color variation, every single one is different. So it's unique.
they do
and
such an
special.
amazing job. Yes.
It's so cool.
And
It's
there's
so
just-
hard to work there though, because then you want to change your
Oh my gosh, all the
house
time.
all the time.
all the time.
I know.
It's it's difficult.
I just got a new dining table last week for no reason. My table was
Yes.
fine.
Oh my gosh. Well, just wait till you see the new launch for High Point. We just had our training and it is, it's so good. It's gorgeous. It will be dropping next week, but on the site. But
I'd
it
like
is
to warn my husband now.
Yes, yeah. Get ready, because it is some really gorgeous pieces. But they just, I mean, and like the group of product development, the company itself, I mean, they're just the coolest people, and so you're seeing and you're like, oh, I want them to tell me what to get, because I really trust their taste, the way that they present themselves, the things that they have in their own home, and really thoughtful, great materials that can last through, but are super unique, that can be tied in with like all the different styles. So the line
That's
itself.
what I love about, what you guys create all the time is that it really can be infused into most any home.
Yes.
A piece, I could find a piece for any style home
Totally.
at
And
Four Hands,
yes.
which is really cool.
And it's amazing. I mean, and since we are national, people in Florida and designers in Florida are going to be speccing something different than, in the Pacific Northwest. So you have to have something in these lines that really kind of cover all these bases. But,
absolutely,
all the materials that are so fun. The product keeps everyone coming back. I feel like it's just always such a great breadth of work that they have. And, it's like.
And you can see it.
Oh, I love that.
It's very cool.
It's easy to sell.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, speaks for itself.
So as the manager of the flagship, what does that mean? I know what she does. I talk to her every day.
Yeah. She's inundated with me.
Well, so I handle a lot of the visual merchandising. I handle a lot of the styling.
How frequently do you restyle things in the store? I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No. We sell our decorative accessories off the floor. So sometimes we can go like 2 or 3 weeks before we have to restyle, or it could be like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
So it's always like this constant wheel that's going. Sometimes it's slower, sometimes it's faster. So it just depends on what we sell. But
I love the social content that's been put out recently with like, this is how you can style this table in
So
these 3
nice.
different ways. And I'm sure that really helps people.
100%.
Yeah.
Because we were just doing that individually for people. So it's nice that can just be take it, do it, and send it on over.
Exactly.
But for floor flips, I feel like he probably 4 a year, major
4 a
ones.
year, yeah.
How long does that take you?
Sometimes it can take up to 2 weeks.
Okay.
That's like a good basis. But
and do you guys close down portions of the store to do it, or you're just kind of like
we're
working through?
Yes.
And, excuse me, sorry.
Literally.
Wheeling this
Construction.
around.
Yes.
Walking with a chair over my head, talking to customers, but
literally.
With your cutoffs.
Yes,
literally.
Obviously.
Yes, and my short shorts.
Short shorts, always.
Listen, it's hard to squat in jeans.
Yeah.
And when you're lift furniture, you
impossible.
have to be comfortable.
I'm wearing a jumpsuit today because I will be moving furniture and light fixtures later. It's just the way it is.
Yes.
You just kind of roll with it.
Exactly.
Thought about wearing a skirt.
No.
Also, I couldn't sit crisscross applesauce.
I was going to say, how are you going to do that? Yeah,
I know. Thought about it.
And I mean, Kenneth is seriously a go-to for so many. So we have the girls in the showroom who handle general consumers, and then it's Natalie and I who are account execs for Central Texas.
And Natalie's lovely as well.
Oh, she's fantastic. My little work wife. Yes, I love her. But any kind of request, like if I'm saying that I'm going to see if I can get this from another warehouse or anything, I'm pulling Kenneth into that. So always dealing with logistics and operations portion of it. Seeing what new product what we can bring out. If, something's coming down the pipeline, we're getting a lot of requests for it. Seeing if there's a space on the floor that we can make it happen, change the vignettes. He is the creative genius behind all that you see for Four Hands Flagship. It's really, really beautiful.
And when you come in, I mean, you're transported space by space. You do such a beautiful job.
Well,
it really
does.
It's definitely
insane.
a team effort because it's such a big showroom.
Yeah.
And there's so many moving parts. So it's a team effort, but it's fun.
Yeah.
It's enjoyable. That's probably one of my favorite things about the job is just it's a great job because I get the selling aspect.
Yeah.
So I get sales in there. There's a little bit of operations, but then there's this creative part that really is fun for me. So
I bet you found a really cool way of now this works. I'm going to this system works. This sold a lot of these pieces.
Yes.
So now how you do your job, every single time you reset, you're probably like, oh man, next time I'm going to include this type of chair with this type of sofa so that even though the products are different, because I'm noticing a difference. I mean, I do that in my itty bitty store.
Yeah.
Even just if I have my coffee table books accessible to where people can thumb through it versus underneath, which
just
is
stacked
how I would style it.
Right.
You know?
100%.
Yeah, to sell it would be different.
Yeah.
And since he was also on the marketing team for visual for the company as a whole on wholesale before he came back to flagship. And so I think seeing maybe that difference too of setting up for markets and seeing that demographic and how to sell nationwide versus an Austin customer, you definitely see a funkiness that is able to be brought to the showroom, especially with the art and the accessories that maybe not on a whole national scale, on the website, which makes Forehand so much more curated, I feel like, at the flagship.
100%.
And then when you have people and people visiting that will be coming, that maybe have only seen the showrooms for market, and then they come to see Austin, and they always just have such high praises, and I love to hear it. They're like, the showroom just looks so amazing. This is so great. Yes. I love how fun and funky it is. And I'm like, oh, let me take you over to Kenneth's desk. This is him. This is the man behind the veil,
It's just fun because we are in our own little unique bubble. So we get to shop for our own accessories and use them in the showroom. And,
that's super cool.
my manager gets to select her own art that she wants to put on the showroom.
Which is such a passion for her.
Yes.
So, yes.
So it makes us very unique to where we don't typically have to follow the guidelines of, what other showrooms would. So it's fun.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So where are some places that you go to get unique finds besides Living Oak, of course?
Yeah. So Living Oak is number one.
Yeah,
we love Living Oak.
Yes, we love y'all.
We love. Also, Potluck Vintage and Show and Tell. They are on Lamar. They're really good. We also go to Old World Antiques and LaGrange.
Yeah. All the secrets. I
all the
wasn't
secrets.
sure if that was going to...
But also we're going to Round Top.
I love that though.
Yes.
Old World is like...
Yes. Oh, and they're amazing.
Yes, they're
they're
so
amazing.
They're so cool.
So easy to work with.
100%.
So down to earth.
Going to Round Top on the 13th. So I'm hoping to score a lot of good accessories there.
Yeah. We usually try to make a trip every show. And then I feel like just during the year, maybe we'll, do little things here and there just to see what we can pick up.
When you're at Round Top, what's your favorite area?
I'd say Blue Hills for me.
Yeah.
I mean, just because it's gotten so large, and I love. I also have a designer that's showing there now. I'm really proud of her.
Oh, who is it?
Bay Hill Design.
Oh, cool.
Yes. So Heather and her husband, they did a shop there. So super proud of them for being able to do that. But I feel like there's just such a great curation that you see. And then there was
very unique from space to space too. You're not walking through thinking, because some other areas there, you'll be like, same thing there.
Yes.
So it is really nice to go and explore. I love Blue Hills.
Yes. And I mean, we love, what is the one that's with John Paul? And it's a little bit pricier, and that would be my go-to, Amelia's store and so forth, all of these beautifully restored vintage pieces that I wish to afford. Yes, that I just love. One day
you admire from afar.
Yes, exactly. But I'm just especially being in this business now and going as a shopper, and it just really, you just appreciate so much more, I feel like, in the time that it can take for the craftsmanship. And I come from my grandpa, my pop-up was an auctioneer in New Jersey. And so my mom's whole family was inundated with that. So it's really so fun to see. And just being in that.
Have you ever gone to the Austin auction?
Yes, I have. Yes. My husband
have
is
you gone
also...
live?
No, I have not.
I've only done it online. I'm like a crazy troll.
Yes. But he's taken me to the police auctions too and stuff. I've been around town with this man.
So you're auction people.
My husband is always wheeling and dealing. So he's a small business owner himself. And so, I've just always gravitated toward that life and being able to what treasures you can find and stuff like that. It is very exciting. It's more
special when you find something that you had to dig for.
Yes, 100%.
Or if it's something where you got a really good deal on it.
Yes.
It's as soon as somebody compliments you, it's oh, I got this for only $13.
Exactly.
Literally.
Yes. Yeah, you'll never guess. And people are like, don't say that. It's but I want you to know.
You're more impressed now, right?
Because
it should have been 100.
More work. Yes. Yes. This is so much fun to see the scores that you get. So
oh my gosh.
This business, I feel like I would never be in this type of field. If I had gone into medical or anything like that.
Yeah.
Just the creativity, the people that we get to meet, the things that we get to do.
Yes.
It's just, you just never get to do this outside of it. And it's just so exciting, to have a company that supports that.
Yeah.
And lets us have free reign with it.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
It's cool that you guys are here doing this, and a little piece of Forehands that goes a far way for them. The fact that I have a personal connection with both of you, and that you guys do so much for me and my business, and all of my efforts with fundraising and all. I mean, that's incredible.
Yeah.
And not every large business would want to do
supports
that.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they really, anytime that we bring like a philanthropic event towards them, we're like, we're really passionate about this. We really want to do it. Our manager, Neely, she is always on board. I feel like she's like, absolutely, this is such a great cause. We want to do it. We had the APA event the other week, which was amazing. We love all the pups and kitties at the showroom.
Was that a big success?
Oh my gosh,
so
it
much
was
fun.
It's so cute. They bring all the puppies and cats
I think 4
in.
got adopted that day. Five pups got adopted that day. So just things that, if we can bring any kind of, a different kind of mixed media where people don't need to, maybe just go to the shelter and they can, they come in, they're like, you know what, I do need a dog. I have. I have been needing a puppy. And you know what? That little cutie is calling my name.
Yes.
So,
that is so
unexpected, unexpected partnerships. I think we'll be doing something with the Mansa Pet too, but we're all huge pet lovers in the showroom. So.
I know, between the two of you, how many pets do you have?
Pets, we have 7, 6 dogs. I have 3 boy dogs. He has 3 girl dogs. And then I had a cat that joined my crew. The cat distribution system chose me last year. So Nola is now the only girl in my house besides myself. So she runs the roost. But yes, we're like the Brady Bunch.
Yes, we are.
I love it.
Yes. No kids, just
great.
pups.
Just pups.
Lots of dogs.
Just
Lots
lots
of
of dogs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lots of slobber, lots of hair, lots of love.
Lots of lint
love.
rollers.
Yes, lots of lint
Oh
rollers.
my gosh.
I keep one in my car now because my golden is just like,
Yes.
this
Oh my
actually is a
gosh.
very good outfit.
It comes
but
right off.
normally, and I'm in like something like what you'd be wearing,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'd be like this all day.
100%. Yeah. But just coming home to them at the end of the day. Oh my gosh.
And they're
it's
so excited to see you.
I'm like, yes, this is the best. Just come cuddle puddle.
Well, I came home yesterday and my dog was in the backyard
Mm-hmm.
and my husband was home. I wasn't like,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I didn't just leave her in the backyard all day. But I came in.
Okay.
They're dogs.
They're dogs.
Yes, they're
I
fine.
know, but it's still a little hot out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, I went over to the back door and she's just like laying in the sun. And I go, my baby, like
Oh,
that near the
yes.
door.
Yes.
And she like, what?
Yes.
You're home?
Oh,
I didn't even know you'd be
wow.
home right now. Like,
Oh my gosh.
it's the greatest
When you come home
love.
So
early
sweet.
and they're like, wait, what?
I
But-
was not expecting
Yeah.
you at this time.
Exactly. I was snoozing. This is my afternoon nap time. I'm like, what are you little sleepy babies doing?
It's so sweet, though.
It's the best.
Yes.
I know.
It's the best.
Those tail wags.
Unconditional love.
Yes. Oh
Yes.
my goodness.
Humans, conditional.
Very
Yeah.
conditional.
Dogs
Take 'em
are
or
like,
leave
no
'em.
matter what.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. Yeah. What would we be without our animals?
I don't crazy.
Insane.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I got that.
Yeah. They definitely.
So, speaking of, your rituals, your everyday thing, do you guys have like a daily ritual that kind of keeps you grounded or sane or anything, whether it's just in personal life, in work life? Is like, do you guys connect in the middle of the day where you're like, hey, let's just take a few minutes and like step over here and chill out?
all the time.
Because it's high stress.
Yeah, we
Yes.
have to take little walks
Yes.
every once in a while.
We have a little
Deep breaths.
Yeah.
deep breaths. We talk to each other so much, I feel like, in the showroom, which is really nice. So we're all very close. We have our little office that that Kenneth had rehabbed one day when we were at High Point Market for Natalie and I. So we came back and it was like the big reveal, like he painted it. It was moody, new furniture. And so it's like a little bit of a
your
sanctuary.
Little, like, HGTV reveal
Yes,
moment.
Literally,
exactly.
yes.
So like everyone will like come into our office now, and it's just like we need to decompress. We need a moment. So I feel like that's ours throughout the day, and then personal. I mean, we're probably he'll like FaceTime me as soon as like we get home, like an hour or so. He's like,
Yeah.
all right, let's chat about the day. So that is so great. We'll talk about like our home projects. I'll put him on FaceTime for the yard projects that I'm working on and so forth.
Well, and you have a huge passion for working in the yard,
I
right?
love
he has got a green
landscaping.
thumb. Yes.
I love it.
Yes. I'm like, how do I care
love
for
that
these
you
babies?
love it. I don't love it.
I will literally go out and water for like hours.
Yes.
And just like relax and just chill.
He put like
Are you
flagstone
outside
down.
just with your?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You're just holding a hose.
Just
and
holding a hose.
content as can be.
Uh-huh.
He
Yep.
called me
Way to
one
go.
day after we got off work at 6 or so. He called me around 8:30. He's like, look what I just did. And he just like did a whole new flagstone path with like pebble, with pea gravel. And I was like, you just did this? He's like, yeah, I knocked it out. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm like, this is super impressive. And it looks
All
amazing.
after a long work day
Yes.
of probably carrying chairs over your head.
Exactly.
Yes.
He was already in the mode.
I was
So,
in the mode.
Yes. And it looks fantastic.
Aw.
He is totally DIY'd and rehabbed that home. So
Yes.
it looks fantastic.
It was scary when I walked in when I first bought it, but now it's looking cute.
He's like, I can work with this.
Yeah, I can work with this.
Yeah.
Well, you've got the eye for it. So
Yes.
and the tools of
Yeah, and
Yes,
the know-how
exactly.
and places to go and,
Mhm.
how to get the best bang for your buck,
Yeah.
I feel like. So that is definitely a deep passion.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like when we go home, it's just decompress, trying to wash off the day a little bit.
Find what gives you peace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find your center.
And if that happens to be a dirty martini,
Listen.
it is.
No shame
Okay.
in that game.
No.
Yeah.
Glass of red wine.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Down.
That's all you need.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
surprised. I should have brought red wine for us today because I feel like typically we're.
I know. He's like, am I gonna have a shot? I'm like, I think we're having coffee, but we might have that later. I don't know.
Listen, I'm
But
glad
yeah.
you didn't because I would have had like vampire mouth straight out the gate. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
Like,
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also cooking. I cook a lot.
She is a
Yeah.
fantastic
Really?
cook.
I cook a lot to
Oh
decompress.
my gosh.
That's always been my thing since I was a kid, but
Oh wow.
that's a
You want to know how often I cook for my family?
Oh wow, good for you.
No, I wish I had that. I'm just impressed by people who love to do it, especially after
I
a
do,
long
yeah.
day of work.
Mhm.
The last thing I want to do is
Is
cook a
cook.
meal.
Yeah, I get you.
So I joke that I do one proper meal a month for my family, and the rest
love
is like
that.
just easy.
Yeah.
I
Like,
love it.
Throw it
Fend
together.
for yourselves,
Mhm.
children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I make my kids, I call them snack boards.
Oh.
But basically, it's like a kid's
Oh,
charcuterie
oh, nice.
board,
Yeah.
Okay, that's
And it's
actually
like-
amazing.
hot dog, popcorn, strawberries,
Love.
Yes.
carrot
I love that.
sticks.
No, but make
But
it
like
fun.
literally takes me 5 seconds,
Yes.
throw it on the
Yes.
board, and they're like, "This is great."
Like
And that's all
ultimate
that
girl
that's all
dinner.
that matters.
Yes. That's
Literally.
amazing. Yeah. Hubs is like, thanks.
He's like, "So what are we gonna eat?" I'm like, "I don't know. Let's call Uber Eats
Yeah.
again. Like,
Yeah.
it's time to order it
you don't want the
again."
grazing board right now, babe? Yes. I did dino nuggets for you. Yes.
Can I tell you how often he's like, "I guess we're having cereal again."
Stop. See?
We get like protein
Yes.
cereal, so at least
Oh,
there's,
yeah.
it's like
Okay.
healthy
Yeah.
cereal.
I
Absolutely.
mean, you
Better
work with what you
than-
got.
Captain Crunch. I mean, I'm not making him eat that,
No,
but
yeah.
That just made me think of that amazing latte, that cereal latte.
Oh my gosh.
There's like a cereal Lucky Charms latte for one of these places, and it tastes like cereal milk and Lucky Charms. It's delicious, actually. Well,
magically delicious.
yes, it was
Magically.
magically delicious.
That's my second reference to magically delicious on this podcast.
Oh, that's how you
Well,
know
look at that.
advertising works. You know, it sticks with you. Those
so
taglines,
funny.
the little
Oh my
stems.
Literally.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, guys.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
the time just flew. I looked over at the clock and I'm like, "Oh, it's time."
Oh my gosh.
I know.
We could keep talking.
We could talk for days.
I know. Maybe we should do a part 2 sometime.
Oh, always
Follow up.
down.
Yeah.
I love it.
I want to hear the dirty details.
Oh
Yes.
gosh. That'll be the
yeah. After hours
after
podcast.
hours version. Yeah, I love it.
Oh
Well,
my
Kenneth,
gosh.
Jess, thank you so much. You guys make my life amazing. You
Thank you
guys
for
have
having
made
us.
my business so successful because of our partnership. I just appreciate
Right back at you.
Yes.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited.
Yes.
Designed for a cause. You can
Yes.
get
So excited.
all of the products that they're bringing. You can auction in the
Yes.
silent auction.
Mhm.
And we're going to be enjoying that night together.
So
Maybe close
excited.
it down again November 14th.
November 14th. We'll be
Mark
there.
your calendars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mark your calendars.
super
It's going to be a
excited.
good time. And then if you would like to follow along with these two in their social media, you can follow at 4hands_Jessica Vessels or Kenneth at Midnight Ballerina K.
That is
I
the
love that
best.
name.
Listen, it was a
handle.
late night choice. You know, it was
it a
fun.
midnight?
It was
Choice.
after
Uh-huh.
a tarot reading.
Yeah, it was after a tarot
It
reading.
was after a tarot reading at his
and
house.
a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
You know.
I
and
love
he's like,
that,
I'm
though.
changing the tagline right now. I'm like, do it.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
It speaks to character.
Yes.
Yeah.
It does.
I love when I
So-
tag you in work posts and it's midnight ballerina.
Briggs is probably like, what is this kid doing? It's
Hey,
fine.
your work speaks for itself, so
Listen,
it doesn't matter.
okay, thank you.
That's why we
Thank
work so
you.
hard. Yes,
Yeah.
we
Yes.
work so
You're like,
hard.
I
Thank
can be
you.
a midnight ballerina
Yes.
K if I want to.
I will.
Exactly. Exactly. The work speaks for itself.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, everybody, for listening. If you enjoyed today's conversation, I'd love if you'd like, subscribe, leave a review, share the episode with a friend. It helps more than you know. And you can find more about me, today's wonderful guests, and everything we talked about in the show notes. Until next time, take care of yourself and don't forget to make space for what really matters. Thanks.